Hey everyone, this is Aggro Mage. You've probably seen it on ladder because it's one of the best decks in the game. It actually is the best deck at top 1000 and it's well-rounded. It's good at all levels of play and it just gets better and better up until the high ranks. If you don't believe me, you've got here at Diamond through Legend where it's still good at a 54% win rate. At Legend, it's still good, and at top 1000, it's the highest win rate deck in the game by a whole percentage point. Really crushing the meta right now. It's just an absolute powerhouse. So if you want to get the Legend, it's a fantastic choice. I played it for about 4 hours today, had a 68% win rate, hit Diamond 4. We're going to hit the rest of Legend tomorrow, but a great choice. So let's look over the deck in general. So this is the list I'm using. We have Egwin, we have Frostweaver Dungeoneer, and what you probably notice is in general you want to be looking for your Frostweave Dungeoneer. And it's just such an insane card, and be throwing away a lot of these like bad marginal one drops, things like Suspicious Alchemist. Even Trog on coin is not very good. Trog going first I think is a keep, but yeah, so you're curving out, you're hitting of a big Deathborn, and you're kind of then using Burn as your finisher. You're using things like, but you're covering out with things like Cold Case, things like your Amplified Furies, your Trogs, your Sorceress, and then you might, in the late game, win with Frozen Touches and all of your Arcane Bolts that you've generated from your minions. So if your opponent doesn't have a way to sort of get the counter kill, you have so much damage. Commander Savar is a really good card to kind of, if you are out in a value matchup, so let's say everyone gets a control warrior, you can use her to get a ton of value. So that's the general overall of the deck. So you can see here in general, Frostweaver Dungeoneer, Egwin, Snowflood, Amplifury, Shivering Sorceress, and Trog I'd be keeping going first. I haven't been keeping, I actually have been keeping Arcane Worm first, but definitely on coin I would not. I'd be looking for better stuff. I'd be looking for your good stuff. I don't really keep Cold Case unless I already have Shivering Sorceress, then I think it's a good keep. So that might I don't really trust the stat, but yeah, then I would be keeping, and I think Deathborn, if you already have something like a, if you have a read, so let's say you know that you're up against an Imp Warlock, I would probably keep Deathborn. So you're up against a minion matchup, I would keep it. But if you're up against a more, you're the aggressor and they're more of a control matchup, I would not keep it. So so that's in general, but you can see on coin, a lot of these one drops just not worth it. So that's the general of the deck. Fantastic deck. Get Legend fast. Games are fast. Climb. It's great. So so yeah, once again, great deck. Go get that easy Legend, and I'll see you on the Legend ladder once you get there.
I see you've brought guests.
Me have that for you.
I'm gonna put that version on purpose. It's an interesting way of looking at it. Alright, hands the nuts. It may be a crime. Alright, in my country, you're legally allowed to play Mindlock. I don't know about your country. Chat, but my country is all about civilians having weapons. So a little bit of mines, not a big deal. Ooh, looks like it's blood.
The wails of these caverns chill.
Shiver.
Discriminating, yeah.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
What to do? What to do? A smidge of this, a pinch of that. Time runs out on me.
Jesus, very lucky. Chat, we the ping mage now. That pickup is actually insane because now we can just like win a value war, you know what I mean? Like so easily.
Pick me! Pick me!
That eh.
Time to wash away the filth.
Ooh, somebody knows how to play around Deathborn. Thoughts? Bat. Okay.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
Wait, I could just use this and kill both of these. It's actually so good. Do that.
Yes, that's the one.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
My blood for the Lich King.
My powers are never truly withdrawn. Wrong ingredient.
Gotta get her down before Patra comes down. That. Okay. Man, imagine if they missed that 50-50, how screwed they are. But they didn't, so they're fine.
Bask in my radiance.
Wrong ingredient.
Well, that's not good. Can I top deck a minion, please? Got it, nice. Do I ever have lethals here, or just like... I don't think I do.
shattering.
Seems good, chat. Thoughts? Chat, I still have Coid. Actually,
You struggle, the better.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
do you ever run Kel'Thuzad? So the question is a bad question. The question should be, is Kel'Thuzad optimal? Not even close. But you could run Kel'Thuzad. Like, for example, but here's the thing. I would run a whole bunch of other cards before I run Kel'Thuzad. What card? Nice curve here.
A red sun rises.
That
Bask in my radiance.
I could just play this immediately. Bone Spike costs negative mana though.
With every step, the light guides you.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
Do not look away.
Probably could have just gone Frostward Dungeoneer as suspicious here, but might have been better. Make their life awkward immediately getting the board like this though.
True strength comes from within.
Do not look away.
The wails of these caverns chill.
Do not look away.
Seems like a good situation, chat.
With every step, the light guides you.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
Sweet frost.
Me tusks won't stop shattering.
Sweet frost.
Shiver.
Trod mine. Oh, mine. Oh.
think we're winning here. Ooh, that's bad because he gets two 5/5s here now.
Sweet frost!
Wrong ingredient.
I'm one off lethal here. No, never mind. So they have to go coin 7 drop. So then I'm not one off lethal. You know, that's up training so much GG Oko.
The iron mine is mine. Bask in my radiance.
Wait a second, this is insane, right? Wait, I could give all my minions give me arcade bolts. Right? Like, oh, this is annoying. One of it done. How do I get good at this game? I've never passed gold. All right. So, do you want do you want me to explain to you how to get good at things in general, or do you want me to explain to you the fundamentals of getting legend, the fundamental tenets? All right. What do you want, Less Blood? It's your lucky day. I'm gonna help you out. So if you can't both, okay. So if you can't get gold, past gold, why? Is it one? Let's talk about fundamentals of learning. You need to start thinking about why did you win? Why did things go well for you? Or why did things go poorly for you? I want you to resist the urge to say, I got unlucky. If you got unlucky, say how you got unlucky. Say, why am I getting lucky every game? Unlucky. If I'm getting unlucky every game, if I'm just fundamentally unlucky, well, that really sucks. I'm playing the wrong game, right? Like, I should play a game where there's no luck because I'm fundamentally unlucky. So go see, okay, let's see. So once you can convince yourself that you're not fundamentally unlucky and you just suck at the game, which is no big deal, once you can convince yourself of that, then we're going places, all right? So first, convince yourself. So then figure out, okay, what went wrong in that game? Why did I lose? What can I improve? You want to get to a point where you know what are you trying to do even? What are you trying to do? What's your strategy in Hearthstone, you know?
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
The wails of these cowards chill me.
So there are plays you don't see. That's totally fine. You want to have things of like, okay, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to put my opponent's life down to 0. That's the objective of the game. And you're trying to figure out tenets of what are the pillars of putting my opponent's life down to 0? Like, what are things that help me put my opponent's life down to 0? How can I make it easier to put my opponent's life? What are things that I should strive towards? Because on a turn-by-turn basis, you can't just put your opponent's life down to 0. Otherwise, the game would be very easy. So you're trying to find overall principles in the game that will help you put your opponent's life down to 0. So as you do that, I gotta think here.
What to do? What to do? Me, tusk, won't stop shattering. Wrong ingredient.
So you want to figure out this. So okay, so now you want to find, okay, ideas and principles. So let's say you're learning to cook. I'm sure how little I know about cooking. One of the principles you might learn is like having food and like having food and like putting salt on things and like heating things up. Like, I think those are core principles of cooking. I really don't know much about cooking, chat, as you can see. But point is, you want to figure out. So, all right. So, what are the principles? So first, OP in the cooking. I don't think you're helping him. Okay. So, I was teaching about learning. All right. So now that you've mastered the art of learning, now we have to decide, how do we actually get to legend? All right. We get to legend. So what are the things? We want to put our life down to 0. What helps us put our opponent lives to 0? Playing minions on the board. Minions deal damage to their face. We want to. How do we get more minions on the board? We spend our mana. We play cards. So we want to spend our mana, play minions, play as many minions. Keep playing minions. Just keep playing minions, playing minions. Oh, your opponent has been trying to move your minions, but also give your minions. So you want to put as much stuff on your board every turn, and also remove your opponent's stuff. So you want the net total stuff to go up as much as possible every turn. No, Deathborn, please. I just want to get a turn 2 cold case. That's all. That is a tried and true strategy, Adept. I gotta respect it, you know.
Me, tusks won't stop shattering. Me, tusks won't stop shattering.
With that. Knowing what to improve. So if you don't, okay. So either when you're playing games, I should be overwhelmed of like, I know I'm making lots of mistakes. If you are not overwhelmed, what you should do is go watch streamers or YouTubers or whatever, and try and learn from them and see, what am I doing that they're doing? Then you watch them. So if you're overwhelmed, you just need to keep practicing. But if you're not overwhelmed, what you need to do. Noble? Dang it. If you're not overwhelmed, I'm currently playing Quest Priest. Quest Priest is not, no, I don't. I recommend you play a tempo deck when you start off Hearthstone. Jay Prince, thank you much for the 16 months. Get on that stuff training. Thanks so much, Jay Prince. Find a deck. I don't like the find you deck you enjoy because nobody knows what they enjoy. It's kind of like when I ask the waiter, what should I get here? And they're like, oh, what do you like? And I'm like, I have no idea. I drift through the world not knowing what I want, and I come to you to ask for what I want. Let me tell you what you want. You want to play Beast Hunter, all right? It's like the deck I recommend for people, unless you're broke and then you play something like this, like something else. But Aggro Mage, a good craft. Oh, I'd say so. Perhaps it's time for an update. Do I? On my YouTube header? Oh, you know, above? Maybe I do, yeah. Wait, let's see. No, but I mean, I look like, I don't know. That was 4 years ago and I didn't have a beard. I don't know why it's, okay. Let's play around counterspell. Nice counterspell you got there. Would be a shame. I actually came here to know what to play. Okay. People who don't know what to play, I think Beast Hunter is like great fundamentals of Hearthstone. It's like play a thing. It's like spend your mana, play things, get your big things out, overwhelm your opponent with pressure. It's a really great fundamentals deck, in my opinion. You got a counterspell. It's annoying. It's expensive though. Yep. So if you don't have the money, you could try lots of other things. Imp Warlock is probably pretty good. So that's what I mean. If you say I don't know what to do, say you need to give me some criteria. Say I have no money. My wife left me, and I just need something to soothe my brain in this time of great pain. I'll be like, all right, play Beast Hunter. Oh wait, no, don't play Beast Hunter. It's too expensive. Stuff like that, you know. We want to trade. Yeah, they have a counter spell, which is really annoying. We're just so close to killing them. Scabs is what they need here, right? So to stay in the game, but oh yeah, Unholy Death Knight. Yeah, play that deck and just don't run the 3-drop. So that's what I mean. It's like if I'm a waiter and you say, "What do you recommend?" and I'm like, "Get the chicken." You're like, "I hate chicken," and I'm like, "Oh, get the lasagna." I'd be like, "Oh, I'm actually lactose intolerant." I'm like, "Okay, so you got to give me some information if you want me to help you out, you know." So otherwise, I'll tell you Beast Hunter because Beast Hunter's the best, right? My #1 choice for people trying to get a legend. This deck's pretty good too. Like this deck is like speedy. Like we're just climbing, get it done.